skip. A skip is where you put crap and trash and stuff.
No, but my one is talking about my sharing. My sharing. Is my thing still sharing?
Well, I closed Chrome, so no, it's not sharing. It might still be trying to, but it's not. It's not coming to me because Chrome closed. And okay, have you got good quality now?
Oh, it's loading.
Okay, that's exciting. Sorry, subscribers. Sitting on the dock of a bay, time. What does it look like? Does it look crisp?
Oh, I can make out the letters now. It's small, but
can you see? You can see the passes. I just want to know if you can see it, or if it's
passes. I keep saying it's no passes.
Here. You see where the mouse is? Is there something here or just a wall? Oh my God! Ask a crazy simple question. What's that? Babe, can you get what I'm streaming now on your phone on my YouTube channel? Give that a go, or on your computer, whatever's easiest for you.
Well, what's on your screen now?
On this,
share beta.
on my screen now is me standing next to a striking dummy.
Should I try watch it on my phone?
Maybe, or I doubt your phone will be as fast as your computer though.
My computer's struggling, bro.
Doubt it. You might be watching the wrong YouTube video, because I cut the stream and then started a new one.
Yeah.
It says what?
Yeah.
Are you on the YouTube app?
It's right.
It says I've got 0 viewers, so.
No, I'm not viewing, so that's not true.
Okay, so what am I doing now?
Nothing.
I'm not. That's not true.
So you're spinning your blade around in the circle.
That's not me.
Oh, no, that's not you. Now you're search for I am.
Okay, cool. You're a few seconds behind me. Alright, can it be more live than that, or is it? Anyway, forget it. Okay. So the stream's not there. Okay. Are you watching it on the phone or the computer now, guys? Alright. Okay, so basically this is the rotation as best I can remember and can do it at the moment.
Well, this looks like, look how much buttons you put out there as well.
Okay, so you've got the 3 summons here: Resurrection, Eye for an Eye, Sustain, and Surecast. Like crappy.
The bar that's higher, the high bar.
The pet bar.
What's that about? Why is that bar there?
Pet bars come up if you play not controller.
No,
and
the bar that's the set of commands that's biggest in the screen.
The pet bar.
Yeah,
That's what it's called. Comes up whenever you got a pet out, and it with pet specific actions. But I've got them set here anyway. I won't use them from here.
How would you use them ones that are there?
I'd have to keybind them, and I haven't at the moment. At the moment, I'd have to click them because they're not keybound. Okay.
What's all this C1, C2, C3?
Control 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0, minus plus the buttons on my Razer, the 12 buttons on the side of my Razer Naga mouse. Control plus them, just them on their own. Alt plus them, and Control and Alt plus them gives me all of these buttons from just my mouse.
Okay, I can see.
Yeah. Alright. So we got main attacks here: the Ruin and Ruin 2, Shadow Flare and Miasma 2 should you need it, Energy Drain, and then Shitty Tribind, Blizzard Free, Bane, AoE moves here, Fester and Contagion, similar idea moves, both based on buffs, debuff, sorry. Rousing.
You see this thing, this pass, bombas?
This here.
No. That thing that in the top right.
You're behind me, but this thing here. Can it be more live? What's the delay on this? I'm surprised it's so long.
Yeah, that thing there.
Yeah.
Alright, okay, put the mouse on the character's head.
Done. you according to your thing?
Now it
Okay, so it's like it shouldn't be that long. According to your thing, does it say live?
Yes. It's flashing.
Click the live button, see if it jumps forward or anything. You won't be able.
Got it on strike and dummies.
Done.
Right. 15.
Oh, to right. Done.
Yeah.
It's like a minute. That's weird. See, now I want to look up something. Alright, well, what this will work for though is if I do it roughly right for a small amount of time, you can go back and look at the parts that made sense. Hold on a sec. I just want to.
How do I get one of those pass things, bro?
I can send. I sent the links. I think did I send them to Judy or just send them to the group? I can send the link. You can install them. There's things
all
about
that things to the right of that.
all that things to the right. Oh, those are my other hotbars that do stuff. Change my jobs. Changing jobs, teleporting, chocobo stuff, signs and markers, sprint, which I never use, deciphering. I just click them. There's nothing there that I'd want to use quickly. What was I going to do? I went to my videos because I wanted to see my videos, and I was wondering if I'd be able to see my video, but I'm not. Okay, cool. While we're here, I've got 2 people viewing. Is that Lucy? Okay, I'm gonna do this. I want to do this rotation as best I can. You can watch for the fuck ups that I'll call out as I'm doing them. So, what do we start with? So let's go with remarks. Get set. So we got. Okay. No, I messed it up already. No, I messed it up. That's all bad. Alright, ignore this one. What I meant to do was these 2. It's funny, see how the mind works. My mind put them like horizontally. So I went over here, but it's these 2. So what I was meant to do is this. Alright, but what I can do here, okay, this is what you need to do, because the opening rotation is kind of an extension of this. What you need to be able to do is spin your dots and keep up with the flow of battle and hold a DPS number of some level. So as you can see, my DPS number at the moment is 350. Not stupid face. See, miasma because miasma's falling off. Bio because bio's falling off. Ruin, and then the bio to cover that, and then back into ruin, and then a bio ruin 2 into the festa, and then bio, and then I've got nothing to do until that miasma needs to be put back on, and I could have done it there actually. So put that back on, and then hard cast the shadow flare into the bio that's coming off, into the bio 2 that's coming off, into a miasma 2 since festa's coming back on, and then bio thing, and then we need ether flow back, and then that extended all of them, and then into the rouse there, and then there, and then you get some free time, and then we're going to do shadow flare, and then you into you, and then ruin 2 to get the festa off, and then back into regular ruin. The next thing will be the bio. Did that a bit early really, that's fine. And this is like the flow of battle, and I've got another festa, drop that down, put that back on, a ruin, and then look, see, I let that fall off. I always do that. And what you do is just keep doing this. And eventually, and you just check your numbers, because what should happen, alright, what we're going to do is we're going to cancel for a second because thingy's up, so get your pet to stop. So there, because if you still there? My numbers are about 399 by that done, so that's my sustained damage. So over 3 minutes I did 400 DPS per second. That number with my gear at the moment as a summoner, I know that's those numbers are fine. So
I think this delay that you're experiencing on YouTube, I think that's kind of delay that you experience because my phone is basically exactly synced.
yeah, alright, I'm mad. Okay, that's fine. Well, you know how it's got to encode it and print it and put it up, so fair enough. Alright, so what you got in that is I screwed up the opening rotation because I suck at it at the moment, but I'll try it again. But what you let me ether flow. What you want to do is in the opening rotation is about being able to get Bio 2, Miasma, Bio, Miasma 2 and Shadow Flare up with a Contagion under Raging Strikes and get as many other things done under Raging Strikes, including of course the Enkindle. And if you can get all of those done under the thing, you get this massive spike to damage to start the fight. The opening rotation should be where you do more damage than you could possibly ever do again, because obviously all your dots are up, all your abilities are up. At that point you should get like a serious spike up. If done correctly, I should get it up to 600 and something plus. Like at the moment I've seen over 2,000 DPS spikes from DPS in their opening rotation. But before, it's like I'm kind of putting a rush on this because this isn't really my job. But before that, what you need to spend, like, it takes about 15 minutes in actual time of just going through your rotation over and over again until you get what you can do to max damage. And you'll see Parser helps because you see it in the numbers. They'll start going upwards when you start doing the right thing, and wrong and down when you start doing the wrong thing. And it's things like you gotta be, if you see from the flow of my button presses, there's no dead time. There's no time where I could have been pressing something. You can never have any, like, even a quarter second of dead time. And even I'm talking like you don't even have time to let an ability go off. You have to use Ruin 2 to use an off cooldown ability so you don't lose the DPS. Is my thing back? Alright, let's try the opening rotation again so I can fuck it up like a boss. Alright, let's do it. So, boom, 1, 2, whoa, who did that? 1, 2, 3, bang. What's after that? Contagion Swiftcast, that. What's after Contagion Swiftcast? See, that's the bit I forget. Contagion Swiftcast. This is why you got to do these over and over again, because you have to be able to do these under stress. So Contagion, no, not that one. Contagion, Swiftcast, Shadow Flare, Spur into Ruin 2, Festering Kindle. And then, yeah, Spur into Ruin 2, Festering Kindle. Spur into Ruin 2. So Spur's on its own. Okay, Spur, Ruin 2. Fester in Kindle. Okay, alright, so let's try this out. So I've got my weapon set, I've got my damage done. Alright, so 1, 2, 3. No, fucked it up. Okay, so that's there. I fucked that up. Now that would be a lot. See, if you look at the numbers, you'll see the numbers are decent. because whilst I fucked it up the order, it was a pretty decent. I fixed it in the end, so I got a 600 spike. So I did fuck up that though, by not putting that on. And then just replace the bio, replace the miasma, replace the other miasma. And then it becomes this dance of what you got. The organization of this job is trying to work out what you got to do next. See, this whole time I've been doing this, I haven't had this up, so that's obviously rubbish. So that's the one I always forget. This job does have a lot of organization of like the dots. I need you to shut up. No, I need you to shut up. Alright, I'll go again in 80 seconds. Alright, but for the 90 seconds I did, got 450 DPS. Those numbers mean you can do, if you can do that under stress, that's like you can do content. You're not going to be awesome like me, but you can do content. So it's that and that, and then what's next? Contagious. See, those two aren't, that's not working for me. That's the one that's screwing me over. I might move that. 44 seconds anyway. But if you can see from because the video can go back and forth, right? You should be able to. You'll be able to see how many moves need to be done in the succession in which they have to be done in. And if you can do that, you'll notice the yeah. That's the point. Like that's how it's supposed to be. Oh, one sec, I ain't got thing up. Amateur shit. In some amount of seconds I'll have that back up, and then okay. So the thing that I'm always forgetting for me playing this job is ether flow and shadow flare. Because shadow flare is a dot but it appears where my buffs appear, I always forget it because I'm looking at my dots and I don't notice, oh shit, the blue thing's gone. And what you need to do is you need to do your rotation so many times that you can remember that your shadow flare's off. Not when it's a dummy that doesn't move or do anything that has any mechanic. You can remember your shadow flares off while you're running away from mechanics, and that's like the only way for that to work is muscle memory, because you can't try and think and work it out when you have to work out like mechanics of the game, which is why these dummies are all over the place. When I first saw the dummies, I was like, oh, calm down. It's not that serious. And it's like, oh yeah, without them, there's no way you could execute a rotation. There's no way you could train it. Alright, so let's try this opening rotation one more time. Alright, and okay, we got that, and then that, and then that, and that, and then that, and that, and that, and then that, and that, and then that, and that, and that, and that, and that, and then that. I've actually done it perfect this time. You see that damage went up to 666. Okay, and now it's just sustained now. So now I've got to pay attention to the next thing, and the next thing is going to be the miasma into the bio, into the hard casted shadow flare, into that, and then I'll ruin 2 to allow for festa, and then I've got to be paying attention to what's next. So the next thing is going to be another bio, and then the festa, miasma, and then what I'll do is I'll put that down, because, and then the rouse, and then the hard, and then the swift casted shadow flare into that. Oops, misselected it there. And then ether flow into the bio, into the miasma, and then I'll do ruin 2 to let off the fester, and then miasma in the middle, and then not that. See, I did a wrong cast there. That's like the worst thing you can possibly do. And then bio, and then I've already let that go. I've let the shadow flare go. Got one ether flow, so that one in the middle, that one on the left, and that one there, and then miasma 2 since I'm going to contagion it, and then that, and then that, and the next shadow flare will be swift casted, and in 9 seconds I've got a thingy as well, so I've got to do a hard cast, swift casted shadow flare now. Follow that up with ruin to let that down, and then ruin 2 to let off a fester, and then that, and then we're going to put in the middle one there, and then the one on the right, and then the one on the left, and then we're going to drop 2 under that, bang, and then we've got to do a hard casted shadow flare into a bio, into my bio 2, sorry, into a ruin, and at this point that's 3 minutes. Okay, so that's 456 DPS. Oopsie, just want that. See, generally people do passes 3 minutes. Whatever you get at 3 minutes, that's your sustain. So
like I'm like way behind you.
yeah. So when you I don't know what number you're up in the passer, but when the passer gets to 3 minutes, that's your sustain number. But what I just did there was almost perfect. So I don't think I could possibly get 500 DPS with my current gear. But that there, doing that, plus moving around and avoiding mechanics and making sure that none of those casts miss, and it's being able to know the fight well enough to know when you're going to have an opportunity to be able to stand still to cast a bio 3 or a miasma 2, or when you throw in an extra ruin 2 or time a bio or a miasma to enable you to get mobility. That's the key to your particular class. But that's the flow of battle and of this particular game. I kind of want to watch this video now, so I'll tell you what, I'm gonna end the stream right there, because that'll do.